Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Mackey Motors postgame show continues here on Kick 106.7. Job Blankman joined by Kylee Schleisman with the South Central Calhoun Titans. Kylee, I knew you girls had a really good chance, probably a 99% chance to win this one tonight. I didn't think it would be by 29 tonight, but a really good dominating performance for you and the girls.
Yeah, we didn't finish the first half how we wanted. It was a little closer than we wanted, so we really focused on coming out in the second half and gaining on that lead, and I thought we did good on that.
Good start for you and the girls tonight, too. That's something that this team's been really good at least from what I've been able to tell this year. What is it about this team where you girls come out so prepared and get off to such quick starts?
I think we just have fun playing with each other, and that helps. Like, I don't know, we look forward to game days and stuff, so.
Talk about the defensive effort here tonight. Brett Mills ended up in double digits, but nobody else more than 5 points here tonight for Southeast Valley. What is it about this defense? I had you for over 20 steals as a team tonight. You 8 alone.
Yeah, Coach always says defense travels, so if our offense isn't there, we know we can rely on our defense, and I thought we did well on defense on the 2-3 especially. 16
baskets as a team in the first half, 10 of those coming off of assists. This team shares the ball really well. What did you girls see tonight? How was the offense executing so well?
We need to focus, like we talked about focusing more on reversing the ball, and I thought we didn't just chuck up the first shot or whatever. We moved the ball, got it inside, kicked it out, and looked for everything really.
What stands out for you? You mentioned how much this group likes to play together. You're a deep team this year. You have 10 different girls that can come in and help you. What is it about this team that makes it so close and such a good team here early on?
I think we all just trust each other, and we have different people that can do different things. We all know our roles, and that really helps us too.
Was it the players talking about not closing out the first half well, or did the coaching staff have to mention that at the halftime break?
I think we both knew. We were all kind of a little upset with how we were playing, so we just kind of left that behind and then got after it in the second half.
Well, Kylee, great job tonight. Appreciate you joining us here. Basketball Friday night with Emmitsburg.
Thank you.
We'll be back. Kylee Schleisman, our really good head coach, Batta sliding his way here into the postgame. We'll get Coach up on the headphones here tonight. And Coach Batta, congratulations. A great win for you and the girls here tonight. A 29-point victory. I guess I'm going to ask, anything that you feel like you got to work on coming out of this one?
Well, there's quite a few things we need to work on. Number one, we really need to focus on our toughness throughout the entirety of the game. I think there in the second quarter we went into a lull, allowed them to kind of get back into the game, gain some momentum right before halftime. And then, so at that point, what I ended up doing is we challenged the girls at halftime. Which team's the tougher team? And I think we did an outstanding job coming out in the third quarter and playing SEC basketball. So, we got to become a little more efficient in terms of what we do on the offensive end. We get a little ahead of ourselves. We don't want to move the ball. We don't want to reverse the ball. We keep the ball on one side of the floor, and that always causes all kinds of issues in terms of allowing the defense to dictate what they want to do.
Where were you trying to attack against their zone defense tonight?
Well, we knew we had a pretty good post player with Riley down low. We knew she was causing some issues with them. We always want to try to play inside out, and then when we got Kylee and Emma that are driving the bus, we're pretty good. And I think the nice part of it tonight was we were able to get some screen action on their 2-3 zone. Kylee was getting downhill. She was ultra aggressive with the basketball, and when she's aggressive and she's got a lot of confidence, she's a tough guard. So, and that creates a lot of opportunities for our other players. And you look at a lot of our success tonight was a lot of the role players getting open shots or doing some of the role player type of stuff to help us win a basketball game.
Coach, defensively they had 3 girls averaging double digits coming in, only had 1 score that tonight. What stood out for you about your defensive performance?
Well, the girls executed our game plan. We knew that if they got hot from 3-point range, it was going to be an interesting ball game. So, we just made sure that we understood who we need to close out, which direction we needed to force them when they had the ball in their hand, and then that we were always in good help situations from a defensive standpoint. So, the ultimate goal is, I think we have the kids that we can score the ball. And we've had that for a number of years. Where we've always struggled is on the defensive end. We've always allowed teams to stick right with us, and that's usually cost us in the past. So our ultimate objective right now is, can we change the culture? Can we play good, solid team defense for four quarters?
Coach, 10-12 deep. I thought even some players that maybe don't always play a lot, Olivia Toms, Bree Patterson, Brandon McAllister came in late, all gave you good minutes here tonight late in the game.
Well, they provide good energy. They have fresh legs. They're starting to understand a little bit about what we want to do from a culture change standpoint. And it starts with our leadership. I mean, you look at Sarah and Addison, they kind of epitomize our team.
Yes.
They're the kind of the unsung heroes that do all the dirty work things that usually don't show up a ton in the stat sheets. But, you take those two off the floor, there's a lot of things that can happen that won't go in our favor. So, as you're sitting there on the bench and you get to watch those two do what they do, and then you're subbing in, our challenge is you play it to that level. So the young girls know that if they're going to go in for one of those two, they've got to play and compete at that with the level they're competing at.
Well, Coach, I tell you what, congratulations. Great effort for you and the girls here tonight. Appreciate you joining us. Congrats on that 7-0 start to the season.
Appreciate it, Jeff. Thanks for having us on.
You bet. Head coach Curt Batta again with the South Central Calhoun Titans.